clean mostly in many places.
We have been asked to answer a few questions from some.
I think this project is very important for us because we can address the issue and make a recommendation to the policymaker so that the farmer can get the benefit from our product so that they can make an adaptation and decision making such as a calendar for adapting to the climate change.
And can you tell us your experience with policy engagement in the project?
Yeah, especially we also invite them to participate in our projects such as the PAFO and DAFO. They are really happy to join with us because it's a quite new idea, but they are also learn something from us, and then some feedback and some product that they can input to their work also.
Right now, in Chiang Mai, we have no public transport anymore, and we have just like a red cap. And we choose to improvement and to implementation or the news transportation system in the city, because right now we have quite a lot of people move from Bangkok to live in Chiang Mai because of the flood in the last few years, and everybody come from the Bangkok or the other regions come to Chiang Mai quite a lot. And right now, I think I have information. We have the condominiums around 50 units, quite a lot also, and how the city to manage this problem in the future.
I think in the case of Khon Kaen, if we talk about people's participation, there are government projects that it's not a government project, but it is approved. It's a private business project taking soil and sand from rural areas for the construction in the urban areas. But that was done in the area that is the land reform area, where the taking away of the sand and soil for construction purpose is against the law, and people know about that, and they make their voice heard in the public and also on the television, and finally that comes to the resolving of the problem. That project, that construction was stopped. The region need to focus more on the environment and also the people's participation to take part for sustainable development.
And how do you think that can happen? What needs to be changed for that to happen?
I think environmental education is important, and having people participate in planning process at the local level up to the national level.
In this research, we work in 3 countries. So in each country, we have 1 team leaders, and each team leaders involved with the boundary partners in their countries. I will talk about the boundary partner in Vietnam, because I'm the team leader for the whole research project, but also the team leader for Vietnam. And boundary partner is a very important role because we are the research institute, we are the researchers coming from different places. If we want to do the research that can be useful for the local stakeholders, for the local people, we have to really successfully identify the boundary partners. So at the beginning of the research, we discussed in the team, and we decided to engage with another research team in Anzang University, where the research being implemented, and we also identify with the local agency in charge of the climate change and in charge of the agriculture. As you can see, during our policy forum, we bring in a very interesting boundary partner from the local level, and he is an active person in the research. He involved as members, not only the informant. Thus, we come and ask him what you understand. But we bring him, and then he can start from the beginning, talking with us as a real member of the research team, transfer the knowledge to him. He understands more about the climate change topic, and then he can do his job in the future as agriculture extension officer at his community, and through his network, we hope the knowledge that he gained from this research will be transferred, and more importantly, if he can continue to advocate for the policy that's relevant to the local communities and maybe upper level of the authorities on adapting to climate change, is very important.
From the beginning, I involved with them with the research method for this project with IUCN, Laos, and we were discuss and identify the stakeholders that we need to interview for this project. And so we think that this topic very interested for us in the region, because long time in the past many studies were conducted in ecology and fish stock. They have well documented, but for the transboundary fish trade, not yet not yet done. Even have done, but just small. So that's why we developed this project. Now, in general, for fishery, we engage from the national and subnational. Subnational include provincial and fishery community in Cambodia. Also in Laos and Thai also. But depend on the occasion, on the opportunity. Like for example, in Cambodia, we need to. Since I work in the research institute, we engage policymaker at the national level, and for the provincial and community fishery, we need to present them or consultation and dissemination of the research output to them in local language.
In forest environmental service is very important, especially in the context of the climate change and the carbon emission. So the forest is really important, especially in Vietnam. We have around 13 million hectares of the forest, and of which and about 32% of our total population living in or have the livelihood related to the forest. And government recognize the importance of the forest. So in some decade, 2-3 decades, the government have much a great effort in order to improve the quality of forest, protect and development the forest. However, annually we still deal with the forest decline rapidly. On average, about 1,600 hectares of the forest were chopped out by the illegal logging, by the fire or something like this. The important thing of the PFAT is we collect the resource. We collect the PFAT fee from the PFAT user, forest environmental service user. As a pilot time, we collect the money from the fee from the hydropower, water and tourism company. And you know that it is some kind like the first national program that we collect the resource. We socialize the forest protection.
We learn about rice farming in Myanmar and Cambodia, and on sugarcane in Laos and Thailand, especially for the area of the small farmers, whether contract farming is beneficial to them or not, and what policy or implementation process should be followed. Then things like that.
And what kind of policy engagement have you and your research group been involved in?
We, in each country team, we have issued a policy statement for individual country as well as a for country. We do recommend for the continuation of contract farming. From the result, we found that contract farming is beneficial to the small landholders, small farmers. In Laos, in the northern part of the country, in our survey area, we found out that there is a better and good relationship between local authorities, farmers association, and the contract farming company. And then farmers in those areas are more beneficial than others, where in southern part of the Laos there is no engagement of the local authorities, and sometimes farmers default to the contract, sometimes the company default on the contract. We do have found a success story in northern part of the Laos, and also in Cambodia. Now the contracted farmer are having better opportunity than other farmers, and they have more bargaining power when they are dealing with the contract farming organization. Now, in one company, contract farming company in Cambodia, they even provide shares to the farmers to continue to be contracted farmers with them. In Myanmar, in 2008, we have a cyclone Nargis, and then in the Ayawi region, about 2 million people has been lost, and more than 1 million agriculture cows and buffaloes has been lost. And as a rehabilitation program, the government insists the businessmen to set up rice specialized company and to provide credit to farmers. And that rice specialist company become a contract farming company. They are not only provide credits but also provide the seed, technology, and how the ways of farming, modern farming techniques. They also provide trainings to the farmers. So within 2 years, those farmers, those who have suffered from the cyclone Nargis on total loss, has regained their original status within 2 years.